Have you ever wondered why Capricorns can be so different from one another, even though they're born under the same zodiac sign? They're all Capricorns, but they don't act the same. That's because there are 3 types of Capricorn, depending on when in the season they were born. These are called DECANS. Each decan changes the personality a little. It's still Capricorn, but with a twist. This matters because not all advice about Capricorn fits everyone. Some Capricorns are more emotional, some are colder. Some like to plan, others like to lead. If you've ever felt like your Capricorn traits didn't match what you see online, this is probably why. In this video, we'll talk about the 3 Capricorn decans. You'll learn what makes each one different, how they think, how they love, and how they deal with problems. Let's start with Decan 1, Capricorns born at the very beginning of the season. Decan 1, December 22 think is December 31's. The ambitious one. Capricorns born in this range have the most pure Capricorn energy. They're ruled fully by Saturn, the planet of rules, structure, and discipline. These Capricorns are focused. They care a lot about their goals and hate wasting time. They don't like shortcuts. They believe in earning things the hard way. If they want something, they'll make a plan, follow it, and keep pushing until they get it. These people are strong-willed. If they fall, they get back up quietly and keep moving. They're usually seen as mature, even when young. People trust them because they seem serious and in control. But they don't show emotions easily. It's not that they don't feel, they just don't want to look weak. Sometimes they can be too hard on themselves. They expect perfection. That pressure can make them tired or lonely. They also struggle to open up to others. But if you're in this group, your strength is your focus. Just don't forget to slow down. It's okay to rest. Not everything has to be earned with pain. Decan 2, January 1 to January 10th. The calm realist. This group is ruled by both Saturn and Venus. That makes them a bit softer than Decan 1. They're still hardworking and responsible, but they have more patience. They don't rush. They like to think things through. People in this decan are grounded. They plan for the long term. They care about comfort, money, and stability. They often take on the provider role in families. Others count on them because they're steady and loyal. They're also better at expressing care. They may not say much, but their actions show love. They'll remember your birthday, fix your problems, and support you when you're down. That's their way of showing they care. But they can get stuck in routine. They don't like change. If something feels risky, they'll usually avoid it. That's both a strength and a weakness. In love, they're serious. They want something real. They're not into games. But if you break their trust, it's hard to win them back. If you're in this group, your strength is your calm energy. You don't need noise to prove your worth. Just don't let fear of change hold you back. Try new things sometimes. You might surprise yourself. Decan 3, January the 11th, January the 9th. The deep thinker. Capricorns born in this final part of the season are ruled by Saturn and Mercury. This changes the energy. These Capricorns are still serious and responsible, but they also think more deeply. They ask big questions. They want to understand why things happen, not just how. They have a strong mind. They like to learn, observe, and reflect. You might find them reading, writing, or working on ideas that others ignore. They're more creative than people think, but their creativity is quiet. It shows up in smart choices, deep talks, or clever solutions to problems. These Capricorns are also more emotional than they show. They hide it well, but they feel deeply. They may act cold, but that's just a shield. If you get close to them, you'll see their sensitive side. They're not as obsessed with power or money as the other 2 decans. They care more about meaning. They want to live with purpose. That makes them a little more spiritual or philosophical, but because they think so much, they can get stuck in their head. They overthink, worry, or shut people out. They also expect a lot from themselves, even when no one else does. If you're in this group, your strength is your mind, but try not to carry everything alone. Talking things out helps. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Strengths and weaknesses of each Capricorn decan. Each Capricorn decan has something special. Decan 1 is the most driven. They chase goals like no one else. Decan 2 is steady and reliable. They bring peace to any room. Decan 3 is thoughtful and wise. They see things others miss. But each one also has a weak spot. Decan 1 can burn out. They push too hard and forget to rest. Decan 2 can stay too safe. They don't take enough risks. Decan 3 can overthink. They get lost in their own mind. Knowing this helps. It's not about judging yourself. It's about understanding who you are so you can grow. If you're too focused on work, maybe it's time to slow down. If you're always avoiding change, maybe try something new. If you keep your feelings inside, maybe talk to someone you trust. Each decan has power. You just have to use it the right way. So now you know, not all Capricorns are the same. Each decan brings its own energy, its own strengths, and its own challenges. And knowing which one you are can help you understand yourself better. If you're a Capricorn, drop your birthday in the comments and let others guess your decan. You might be surprised how accurate it is. And if this helped you see things more clearly, hit the like button and subscribe for more zodiac breakdowns like this. There's a lot more.